All right, thanks, Barella. September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, and we're learning about a new type of treatment for prostate cancer.
Prisma Health officials tell us they're the first healthcare system in South Carolina to offer it. Our Gabrielle Komorowski spoke with a patient who's sharing his story, hoping to help others.
Bob Wood says his prostate cancer was caught early when he was 68. He is diligent about getting his annual screening, which is done through a blood test.
It's really important to get that test done every year.
And because the prostate cancer was caught early, doctors at Prisma Health told him he was a good candidate for a new type of outpatient treatment. It uses high-intensity focused ultrasound waves to target and kill cancer cells.
And the ultrasound is focused on that lesion alone, so it spares all the other normal tissue and just treats the cancer.
Dr. Patrick Springhart is Bob's doctor and says with this treatment there are much fewer side effects compared to traditional surgery or radiation, and patients can return to normal activities in just a few days.
It was simple, open and shut, get up in the morning, go have the procedure, go back home.
Dr. Springhart says Prisma Health is the first healthcare system in South Carolina to offer this treatment.
There's so many more men that have prostate cancer that are not necessarily needing the bigger procedures, but they need something else, and that's what this gives us.
I've just gone on with my life since then.
Bob is doing well and will have a follow-up MRI about a year after his procedure. He shares his story to encourage more men to get screened.
Men are encouraged to start screening for prostate cancer by at least age 50 or younger if they have a family history of prostate cancer. You'll find more information about this procedure on the story on WYFF4.com.
Disney and Spectrum have come to a contract agreement, meaning the ESPN blackout for Spectrum customers is over. Terms of the deal include a discount on pricing for Disney streaming services for Charter customers. Those who have the TV Select package will have access to an ad-supported tier of Disney+. Also, the highly anticipated ESPN streaming service will be available to Spectrum TV Select subscribers when it launches. The CEOs of both companies issued a joint statement thanking customers for their patience.
A nonprofit in Western North Carolina is celebrating 4 years of saving newborn kittens with a pie and kitten party. Esther Neonatal Kitten Alliance, which is in the Asheville area, partners with animal rescue missions across the region to save cat lives. The organization says it has rescued more than 1,500 kittens across the country since it started in 2019. The focus is on kittens that are younger than 5 weeks old with medical needs that traditional shelters can't support. The Pie and Kitten Party will be this Saturday, September 16th from 12 to 4 p.m. The event is free and will include adoptable cats, facility tours, and pie from a local bakery. It will be held at their kitten nursery located on Pond Street in Arden.
To recognize 22 years since the 9/11 attacks, the Tunnel to Towers Foundation gifted 22 homes to first responders, veterans, and families left behind, including the family of fallen Spartanburg County Deputy Austin Aldridge. In a private ceremony, the nonprofit welcomed his wife Jessica and their daughter Claire to their new home. Jessica says she's thankful that a foundation like Tunnel to Towers exists. Deputy Aldridge was shot and killed while responding to a domestic violence call last year. For his service and sacrifice, he was posthumously awarded both the Medal of Honor and the Medal of Valor.
And they say that after a little rain comes a rainbow. Check this out. New Yorkers were treated to this special moment yesterday after a storm passed through. The clouds cleared and a perfect double rainbow arched over the World Trade Center and Lower Manhattan skyline. Several people who spotted the rainbow posted about it on social media, saying it provided light on a dark day as people remembered it and remembered 9/11.
Time now for a final check on that Interstate 85 slowdown.
Here's Hannah.
Hey guys, yeah, it looks like we may even be closed southbound. Take a look at your screen. Worst time possible for this to happen, my friends. I-85 southbound appears to be closed because of a wreck. We saw DOT say that it was a vehicle fire. Several responders on the scene. You're taking a live look with us right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map so you can see just how badly this is impacting you. Look at all of these first responders on the scene. Again, southbound. We we don't only need to leave early, we just need to take a completely different route. So what's that route we're going to have you take? 129. Get off on 129 and take Highway 29. At this point, I might even take it all the way to Highway 14 and not get back on the interstate until Highway 14, just because we're still seeing delays on Highway 101. You know, we just had shift change there, BMW. So you may want to continue all the way to Highway 14 this morning, get back on the interstate there so you can just completely avoid this. But look, we're blocked. Highway 101 southbound, that purple on your screen, that's where the interstate is blocked. Not a good situation. We need to leave at least 15-20 minutes to navigate around this. Perella?
Hey, at least our roadways are dry, at least right now. We are going to see some of those isolated thunderstorms and downpours coming our way this afternoon and tonight. For the upstate, the farther into the day we go, the better the chances for some of those downpours will be. Tomorrow morning, the cold front comes through. We'll still have a few spotty showers possible tomorrow afternoon, but look at that cooler air. You're going to wake up Thursday morning and feel the difference, but it gets better. You're going to wake up Friday morning and think you are in fall. It's going to be amazing. Downright cold in the mountains. So once again, you'll want to bundle up Friday, Saturday morning, bundle the kids up out of the bus stop Friday and before they head out to play Saturday. And you too, I mean, look at that. Upper 40s to low 50s. It's going to be chilly in the morning this weekend.